Hi, I'm Robert. Everybody calls me Odie. Today, I want to teach you how to, I want to show you how to mount and dismount a tire using this 14-inch rim that's for a trailer on this Coat Series X Series tire inflation mounting and dismounting system. First, what you want to do is you want to take your tire and put it on the rim clamp so your tire doesn't move when you're in the process of doing this. You want to match up your valve stem to one of these 4 clamps. It doesn't matter, the preference is on you. Just pick it up, place it up here, and then you're just going to want to go up with the clamp until it locks and seals. If you don't, and you wait until you hear the air purge and you don't hear any more air. Then you can either keep where your valve stem is, or you can rotate your tire to where it's preference. Then you want to get your valve stem core removal tool, and you look in the center and you're going to see your valve stem core right here. You're going to want to match up the levers on the tool. You can see a little slit right there to the bar, and then you're going to unscrew it. You don't want to remove the tool completely because all that air with all the PSI into the tires will shoot that valve core and you'll lose it. We'll keep unscrewing and grab that core and the tool at the same time. Gonna put it in your tray. Gonna wait until all the air is out of the tire. And then you're going to unclamp the rim. You're gonna bring it over here to where this machine can actually push on the tire to break the bead. But you don't want to get in between the tire or the rim. You don't want to get it too close to the rim, because with this metal, it's hydraulic press, and you will break that rim, and you're spending more money than just doing a tire change on your rim. You want your valve stem completely in the air or completely on the ground. Then you're going to bring this in. You're going to push on the rim, on the tire, break that bead to where you got that gap, where you can start getting that gap on the rim. Push it out a little far. Then you're going to rotate the tire to another spot on your rim. And you're going to bring the tire in, breaking that bead. Now, you got a perfect gap where there's no, where you can slide your hand in between the rim and the tire. Now you're going to take your tire, rotate it, and you're going to do the same thing with the other side. Find a good placement on your rubber pads right here, on your braces. And then you're going to push. Don't want too much on this side because you already broke the bead on the other side. And you're going to keep rotating.
Well, I'm in southern West Virginia. My parents are in southern West Virginia.
And then you're going to do the same thing. Good. Now you're going to take your tire. Again, you're going to place it up on your rim clamp. Again, you want to line up your stem with one of the 4 clamps.
As soon as I finish this,
Wait until all the air purges. Now you're going to get your adjustable clamp. Come all the way in. It's spring loaded. You're going to want to line up this to your rim, but you want it all the way down. Looks good. And now you're going to tighten it down. Then you're going to get your pry bar. You're going to want I call this a bill. You want your pry bar up against this bill to give you leverage. Because you want to come in behind the tire and get leverage. And you want to come over your bill. You're going to remove this, and you're going to come up with it. You're going to go down with it. It's going to bring it in, and it's going to slide the tire completely over. Now, you're going to do on the same side. You're going to lift it up. You're going to come in, and you're going to want to bring it up over. Place your pry bar back. Now, you're going to go up. You're going to go down as you're pulling on the rim and the tire, and you're going to spin the tire at the same time. And that's how you take your tire off. You don't have to adjust you don't have to adjust this, because you're going to want to keep it at that leverage. You're just going to slide it out of the way, come over, you're going to place your tire down. At this point, you'll get a new tire. You're going to come over here, set your tire off to the side. You're going to get your handy dandy rubber lubricant and seal. It cleans and dresses up rubber. It's called Rue Glide. It works well when you're going to put a new tire onto a rim. It helps put it back on properly, and it won't damage your bead like it is right here.
Next we do the under vehicle inspection.
Get yourself
Raise it to a comfortable
clean paper
height.
towel.
I am 6 foot tall, all the way up about perfect.
Fold it up into 4 squares. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then what you want to do, you don't need too much. Just place it over. Do one dab. Just enough to get it nice and lubricated. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to rub it in on your bead to get it nice and lubricated. And once your tire is nice and lubricated on one side, you just turn the tire using the same cloth. Save the trees now. You're going to do the same thing. Go down, up and down on that bead. All the way. Once you think you're good, place that out of the way. You're going to bring your tire back over.
Next we're going to look at our steering area.
You're going to bring your clamp back over to the rim. What you want to do, you want to get it over the lip, but under the belt. You're going to want to push down. You're going to go up with the lever for the rotation. You're going to go down with the rotation. And then as you're applying pressure. And it's going to sit just like that. Now you want to get your placement for the top bead. Now you're going to grab your pressure. You'll come over here. You'll come down. Move your hands out of the way. You'll come down with it and make it apply pressure. Then you're going to go down with it.
Check our hoses for leaking or breaking. Squeeze.
Just like that. You're going to relieve pressure. Make this go all the way back up.
Here.
You're going to slide that out of the way. And you're going to hold the top of this when you release the pressure, because it's going to slide right back up. This is what happens if you don't. Step out of the way. It can actually, if the spring is bad, it'll actually shoot it back up and you could damage somebody. Now you're going to grab your valve core stem.
Transmission with loose bolts.
Where the valve stem is at this point, you don't have to bring it over. You just, because all you're doing right now is just screwing in your valve stem back in. It doesn't have to be extremely tight, just snug enough where it can keep air.
Special Nissan tools. feel it.
Just like that. Now, either up or down, doesn't matter. Either up or down, it doesn't matter. You can come and bring it over. What I like about this machine, comes with its own air pressure system, so you'll be able to manually air up your tire and to the correct PSI. And it has a PSI bar right here. You don't want to exceed 60, but you're gonna want to go with the specs of the tire. Most tires have a max PSI cold range on the tire itself, but you want to go with the specs because most places don't stay cold constantly and it doesn't stay hot all the time, so you want to find that happy medium. This tire says max PSI 50, so you want to go in between 40 and 30 PSI. What you do, you press on the clamp, place it over the stem, and then make sure you have sometimes the hose leaks. You want to have it straight up, and then you just going to place down as the tire is sealing, and you're going to make sure it has a good seal. Then you're going to pull this off. You're going to listen and feel if you feel any pressure leaking in between the tire and the rim. If you do, you have a bad bead, and the tire won't air properly, and you have to get a new tire. So you'll just place your hose back on so I don't hear any air leakage. And then you'll continue to air up the tire to the correct PSI. After about 5-10 minutes, you're gonna want to stop, look at your machine, look at your pressure bar to see where it's at, and up until it gets about 30. Right now, we're at 15 PSI. One more time, and we should be at 30. And folks, we're at 30. And then you just hang this back up right here, and then you press down on your clamp, brings your seal back, and then you remove the tire. And you wait until the customer comes get his or her tire. And that's how you do mount and dismount a tire from a rim. Y'all have a nice day.